John, you talked about wanting to break more in order to make things easy on yourself.
Yep.
You created 10 break points, converted just one of them.
Yeah.
Make it a little harder on yourself than you wanted?
Yeah, absolutely. I converted my first one, and I missed 9 in a row. So, you know, in a match like that, in all honesty, that it could, you know, I had break points, and 3 of them at 3-all in the second set, and I felt like he had one pretty risky shot. He had a really good drop shot. And then, yeah, and then in the third set, I had a love 40, I think, and that's a game I should have probably played a little bit better. But then again, he you know, he hit 2 or 3 winners, outright winners on those, and then again at 5-all, so made it a little bit more stressful on myself. But in the end, I'm very happy to get through. So I was, you know, satisfied with how I played. It could have been easier, but it never is when we play each other. It's always kind of hard.
How would you judge yourself as a service reserve overall?
You know, it's not my strength. My serve is my strength. But I know coming into this match, he hadn't been broken this this whole tournament. So he serves very well, and I created. If you would have told me before the match I was going to create 10 break point chances, I would take that in a heartbeat. So you know, it's something that I'm always trying to improve. But I was, you know, I thought I did it pretty well today. I just didn't quite get over the hump.
John, did you notice all the airplanes and helicopters and trains?
Yeah, it's hard not to notice that.
Because that's strange for around here, obviously.
What is it?
Air show.
Oh, okay. So it's one thing. Yeah. So, the fast fighter one and this big, heavy, slow one. So like, no, I saw those. It was a bit bizarre, but and pretty loud. But it was I don't know. It wasn't too bad.
Talk about the end of the finals.
Yeah, it's. I'm very, very happy to be back in the finals. I said this last year. I don't like getting to Grand Slams early at all, and so I try to. You know, if I'm playing the week before, I want to do as well as I can. So I've made it as far as I can make it. You know, I'm playing the final match, so I'm very, very satisfied with that. And you know, I'm looking to defend my title. I did it this year at Newport. Won that tournament the previous year, won it again this year. So maybe I can pull it off again.
John, yesterday you spoke about the list of matches that you've had with Joe.
Yeah.
Where does this one rank as far as like the most competitive and most exciting for the fans?
I mean, it's right up there. You know, we played some big matches. We played in a Masters Series in the semifinals. That was when he got me at. We played in Davis Cup in the quarterfinals. So if I had to put, you know, those two were probably the biggest. The Davis Cup, in my opinion, being the biggest match we've ever played, because for us it clinched the tie for us. And Davis Cup, to me and, you know, to my teammates, to our, you know, the guys that play for us is huge. So those two are very big. But then again, this one is right at home, and I wanted to win in front of my friends and family, and that's what I did.
Going back to a previous question, beginning with your win at Newport, you've had a pretty good month and a half of tennis. You got quarterfinals or better in your last 4 tournaments, including this one. How are you hoping that momentum can kind of carry through to the Open, and how you can do there?
Well, I'm looking at it. I've had a very similar summer to what I had last year. It's very bizarre how similar it is. I didn't play so well in the clay court season. Flamed out at Wimbledon. Then I had to turn it around, and I had to just really just get back to work, and that's what I did. And, you know, playing in the U.S., it always has seemed to do me well, and So I sort of repeated the same schedule that I had last year. The only difference being, I played the Olympics and not Washington D.C. So, once that Newport tournament, it sort of started it all for me. Once I kind of got rolling, 2 matches, 3 matches, 4 matches in a row, and eventually won the tournament. That just took a little bit of pressure off me and allowed me to relax the rest of the summer. Because I knew this summer was going to be very important. So, I'm feeling very good heading into the U.S. Open. Physically, I feel fine. And good thing about the U.S. Open, the earliest I think I'm going to play is on Tuesday, so I'll be ready for that.
Is there any, you talked about defending and stuff, is there some pressure when it's this close, or have you not really felt it? Not even
There is. There's probably a little bit added pressure, but there's pressure anytime you're trying to defend a title. If you don't, your ranking's going to drop. I mean, that's just how our system works. So I'm trying to. I can't really move up in the rankings. I'm just trying to keep my spot, and that's what I want to do. And as far as this tournament, I just remember last year playing well here, and then I played very well at the U.S. Open. So. Like I said yesterday, I want to go into the U.S. Open with a 5-match win streak. That would be nice.
You kept the same routine this week as you did last year.
Yeah, I stay at home every night. And been sleeping with my dog, and my mom's been cooking me dinner. So it doesn't feel like I'm on the road at all because I'm not.
John, can you talk a little about how you match up with Sam and Parrish?
Yeah, I played Sam 3 times. I played Tomas 3 times. Sam has beat me in 2 finals, so it'd be interesting if I played him again. It'd be the 3rd time we've played each other in a final. I don't believe I think I've lost. I've never beaten an American in a final. I've lost to Marty twice, Sam twice, and Andy. So if I play Sam, I'll be looking to get over that. And Tomas he's what is he, 6, 7 in the world. So. I've beaten him 1 time. He's beaten me twice. I remember the last time we played was 2010 French Open, and I won 5 games. So
Are there
he
anything
absolutely killed
particular
me.
about those 2 guys, the way they play, you got to keep in mind?
Well, they're big hitters. I think they're very similar players. Their serve and forehand, in my opinion, are their strengths. They're both big guys. Tomas is a big, strong guy too. So they're. I think it's going to be a close match. Really, I think anyone can win that. Sam recently has been playing better, than Tomas probably. But then again, he's no slouch. So it's going to be a good match.
You get agitated about something in the 3rd set. What was going on there? What could you shake?
When I didn't break at left 40, because I tend to play better when I'm ahead, and especially if I'm ahead at break. So, I was a little ticked off when I didn't win that 2-1 game, but I just had to hold my cool, and I think I did that when I didn't break again at 6-5. I